Hmm. I was actually sort of getting ready for what to talk about today, and then it actually dawned on me. Over the last 5 days, I've done a lot of thoughts on shows I've been watching, haven't I? I did the Cuphead show, I did Mr. Iglesias, I did America's Got Talent Extreme. That was all in the span of 5, 6 days? Thankfully today I don't really have anything like that going on, but for now at least I do have a low and high in act of kindness. My low is pretty obvious. It's actually going to start to get cold again. In fact, I hear we're going to be getting about 3 to 6 inches of snow within the next 36 hours. Whoopee. Just when we thought it was all over. Actually, technically it's not over until March 20th. And even then there's still some aftermath. Oh dear. But I can tell you that my high was, actually, what was my high? I guess I can tell you that my high was the fact that I took care of, I helped a woman out earlier yesterday. I helped carry some things for her. So that was really nice. Actually, that was more of my act of kindness, wasn't it? And you know what? I felt really good about doing that. So that's my high too. How about that? So, good morning and happy Thursday, everyone. Man, normally I say it doesn't usually take until this time of week before things start picking up a little bit, but considering what I've been talking about with all the shows and stuff I've been watching and, sharing my thoughts on them, it's been rather eventful, actually. So, that's cool. I guess since we're this close to February being over, literally this close, literally we have this weekend and then Monday and then boom, February is over. And it's funny, one of my favorite comedians of all time, Lewis Black, once said, we made the month of February shorter, and yet it feels longer. This to me felt like, I'll say 60% shorter, 40% longer. Because I remember the first half of this month flying by pretty quickly. And then we kind of reached a little bit of a lull in the last week. And now we're here. So, yeah, 60-40 sounds like a good ratio to me. Maybe, if I'm really being nitpicky, I'll say 62-38, roughly. But 2% is barely anything when you think about it. But, it happened. For the most part, February's come and gone. And that's actually really good because, I keep, seriously, around this time of year, especially back when we were in January, I keep telling people, listen, it's cold, it's depressing, it's awful now, but if we can just make it to March, we have a chance. And March is literally right around the corner. So, we got this. We do. And that's really good because there is a whole lot of stuff in the month of March that I myself am very much looking forward to. I barely even know where to begin. For starters, my grandfather's birthday's on the 9th. That's going to be really cool. St. Patrick's Day is on the 17th. Love St. Patrick's Day. It's one of my all-time favorite holidays. Amphibia is going to come back for the second half of season 3, which, yeah, on the 19th it's coming back. So if I think about it correctly, it will have been about 3 years since it first premiered when the series ends. And it was supposed to be a 3-act structure. You know, season 1 is part 1, season 2 is part 2, and obviously season 3 will be part 3. Huh. Literally 3 years. Well, actually, 2019 to 20, 21. Yeah, it should be about 3 years. Now, I, for one, can't wait for that. The Masked Singer is coming back. Actually, on my grandfather's birthday, it's going to premiere. Yeah, my grandfather's birthday is going to be on a Wednesday this year. Happy humpy birthday to him, huh? I actually did get my grandfather's gift yesterday. I mean, I ordered it. It's going to get here. Unfortunately, though, I'm kind of worried because it says estimated time of arrival is like the 6th to like the 23rd or something like that. And I just hope I don't miss my grandfather's birthday, which is the 9th. I mean, the 6th is going to be on a Sunday, and I believe the famous Harry Potter saying no posts on Sundays. So, not really holding out for that. So that'll leave Monday, Tuesday, and early Wednesday to hopefully get in the mail. I hope it arrives. I'd like to see it get here in time. But who's to say? Let's see. Or is there anything, I guess, food related coming out? Well, I mean, St. Patrick's Day is going to be on a Thursday, so since I'm a Catholic and therefore I can't meet on Fridays during Lent, which is seriously, like, you have March 1st, and then Ash Wednesday is March 2nd, and Lent is going to encompass all of March and like half of April. So, considering that tomorrow is the last Friday you can get meat on Fridays, you better get your fix in now while you can. Because next week you can't do it on Wednesday and Friday. I'm going to have to really plan this ahead. I think I'm going to get myself a whole bunch of mac and cheese. That'll work. Mac and cheese. Maybe a couple frozen cheese pizzas or something. Some kind of fish, I guess. I don't know. I'll make it up as I go along. Actually, I could make guacamole too. That doesn't have any meat in it. Alright, if I make guacamole though, I gotta have chips. I gotta get chips too. Wait, there's not any meat in chips. Okay, that should be fine. But thankfully, St. Patrick's Day is on a Thursday this year, which means any discerning Catholics celebrating St. Patrick's Day can have their corned beef and cabbages, which is going to be awesome. Love corned beef and cabbage. I did a Mom Food Chronicle on that a while ago, and I actually posted a photo of what the spread looks like with a few of my added twists in there. I actually wanted to making some toast and Thousand Island dressing in case you want to make Reuben's. I mean, it was white toast, but you know, it's the thought that counts, right? Plus, it's really, really good. It's good stuff, man. It is. Love corned beef and cabbage. Honestly, I used to hate corned beef for a while because, like, I hate the fact it looked like it was pink. And, like, it could be really fatty. I mean, I don't mind fat anymore and stuff like that. Oh, man. And you know what? With March comes March 20th, the first day of spring. Man, that's going to be awesome. I can't wait for the first day of spring. Because that'll mean like this winter is slowly coming to an end. You know, it's going to be great. Love that. I suppose there is also, I don't know if the Switzerland is going to do, because I've been looking up the Switzerland's Facebook page for a while, and I haven't heard about any news as to whether or not they're doing the polar bear plunge. Watch. After this video, I'll look it up, and boom, that information is going to be there. I mean, if they were to have it, they usually have it in the final weekend of March, which would be the 26th, which, yeah, if no one ever really paid much attention to it, now you're going to be in the know. Literally, if February has 28 days, like, the day of the week that the number date is going to be on for March is going to be exactly the same as it was in February. Like, for example, like, February 1st was a Tuesday. March 1st will also be a Tuesday. Or, you know what? Take, today, for example. February 24th, that's today. This is a Thursday. Once again, happy Thursday. And March 24th is also going to be a Thursday. So, there you go. However, this only works if February has 28 days. If it's 29 days, it doesn't work. So, very weary about that. And you're not really going to need to be worried about that for another couple of years. But just, keep that in mind. It's a neat little fun trick you can teach yourself after you want to know what day of the week a certain something you're looking forward to is. Actually, here's another fun fact about my father. Speaking of which, whatever day of the week whatever day of the week my father's birthday is going to be, will be what Christmas and what New Year's was previously. So, my father's birthday was on a Saturday, and what was last New Year's Day and what was last Christmas? That's right, they were both Saturdays. So, Christmas this year is going to be on a Sunday. New Year's Day is going to be on a Sunday. Therefore, my father's birthday next year will also be on a Sunday. So there you go. That's another sort of a fun fact you can look on. Again, I really kind of apologize if not much is really going on. I mean, yeah, we have Hot Ones today. Looking forward to that. And again, it's going to start. The guest is going to be a David Grohl, which I don't really know much about Nirvana or the Foo Fighters, so forgive me. I mean, seriously, I don't know anyone in either band unless it's Kurt Cobain. God rest his soul. And yeah, we have the Go Big show is going to be really awesome, but that's not going to be until later on tonight, when I'll probably be too sleepy to stay awake for it. But it should still be, I'll still try and watch what I can and, talk about the next day. Whew. To be honest, I'm trying to look up stuff that would otherwise interest me to watch on Netflix. But, there's just like a ton of stuff, man. I'm sure I'll probably think of something, I guess. I don't know. Anything else? Well, I guess I can tell you a quick story of how a thing that I posted on the Elmira area restaurants, because like Penn Yan is doing like what's called a wing walk, which like they get wings from like 6 different places and see which one's the best. And then I posted a link on that in the Elmira area restaurants page, and I'm like, we have got to do something like this. Because remember, places like Elbow Room, Bernie Murray's, places like Rounding Third, Starlight Cafe, the list goes on and on. You could pull off something like this in the city of Elmira. And a lot of people really like that idea. Seriously, for me, that post blew up, man. 100+ likes, several shares. I'm like, dude, this is sweet. Yeah, although I would like to point out, since I'm the one who put that post on there in the first place, if they do this, I gotta be one of the judges, please. I should be one of the judges. I mean, come on. How many times have I talked about my love of wings doing these videos? Come on. Like, if I'm not a judge, no one is. Actually, I'm sure they'll probably get good people for it, I guess. Although, if I was a judge, I swear I wouldn't be biased. I would legit put every ounce of effort into making the right call. In fact, thanks to the Try Guys, I actually have a bit of a rubric, but maybe I'll talk about that, some other time. But for now, I gotta get on with my day. Gonna take my car in to get the oil change and the tires rotated. It's about that time. And I'll see where the day takes me from there. So like, favorite, share, hit the subscribe button, follow me on the social media platforms, turn on those notifications on YouTube. I myself am very humble that I made this video for all of you guys who watch and enjoy for today, and hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. And remember, if any of you guys ever want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here at the London Arrow. Always have your back. Take care and make good choices. Have a nice day.